Good evening, everybody! Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, streaming on Treaty 7 land, home of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuu Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda Nation, along with the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. Welcome back to Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. It all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours on November 4th. Over $11 million was raised in 2022 for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and was raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 11 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in the links below on the pinned posts on my Twitter and Facebook pages. And right now there's an Extra Life loot drop. Between now and this Friday, April 8th, the first 1,000 Platinum Extra Lifers who raise $100 US will unlock this special mouse pad designed by Extra Life Edmonton's Eric Sutton. Thank you to everyone who donated and got me the mouse pad. Please keep sharing fundraising links for myself and other Extra Lifers because every share helps and every dollar helps. And every dollar is also 1 HP of damage in the boss fight. Extra Lifers need your help to defeat 3 bosses to raise $125,000 before April 8th. So get in those donations now and help us take down the bosses. In 2022, over $211,000 is raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Southern Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. So, if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Okay, so tonight on Raid the Arcade New Game Plus, this is a very special edition of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. Yes, I'm continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake, but tonight I got my PS5. So this will be my first PS5 stream. So let's experience this together. So I actually did set up my PS5 yesterday, and I just put it through a bit of the paces, but let's just see how fast it goes. Oh man, like butter. That's like lightning, it's so fast. Right, but of course this means that now that I have my PS5 and I've upgraded to the Integrate version, this means that later on, you'll get to see me experience Yuffie's add-on mission. Yeah, but that's not going to happen until after I finish the main game. So the annoyance is being held at bay for now. Right, but in the meantime, let's just load up my game and let's just pick up where we left off. Here, 1, 2. Oh man, that didn't even take that didn't even take 3 seconds to load. Oh, ain't this awesome? Okay, so yeah, so PS4 owners, if you haven't yet taken the plunge and upgraded into a, oh yeah, with the power of PS5. Look at this. I'm gonna kick around these garbage bags. I don't remember seeing these around here in the ground at Walmart. I'm gonna kick them around like a game of football. Woo! Oh yeah. Okay, that's enough of the malarkey. Okay, so yeah, so PS4 players who have Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you are interested in taking the plunge and upgrading, yes, the Square's free offer to upgrade your copy of your PS4 copy of Remake to PS5, that's still good. So get while the getting's good. In the meantime, speaking of getting while the getting's good, I have actually completed all the side quests that have been going on around here in Wall Market. So I guess I have to go back and meet Aerith at the massage parlor to see how she's been gussied up.
Pretty rowdy place, isn't it?
I think this is where they said to meet, isn't it?
Well, let's see how things are going here. Oh, just look at all that lighting. Now, this game was pretty before, but it's gorgeous now. Let's check in on Aerith. Let's see what's happening.
Oh!
Well, that can't be good.
Cloud! Finally! Tifa! I don't...
Take a deep breath. What about Tifa?
I heard Corneo was gonna audition new girls soon. And Tifa's gonna be... I don't know what to do.
Well, I do.
I'll come too! Hey, Cloud, bro. I can call you bro, right?
Nope.
Just want to say, bro, that I'm totally relieved that you're looking out for Tifa. So, like, how'd you get so strong anyway, bro?
I said.
The way you fight, bro, is like poetry and violence. Bam, bam, whoosh, whoosh, you know? I really wish I could be just like you. My problem is that I tend to overthink and overanalyze everything.
I've
So,
been there.
bro, do you have any advice for a smart, stand-up guy like myself?
No.
Oh, come on, bro!
Don't call me bro.
Well, this is it for me. Call me crazy, but I have a feeling that I'll just be getting in the way.
Go find Aerith at Madame M's. Tell her to wait for me there when she's done. Think you can handle that?
Yes, sir!
Okay, so before I go in, let's see, I know that the weapons dealer is right behind... Oh! Dang, invisible wall. Okay. Okay, let's kick down the door! Bam! Or push it open. Geez, guys, don't you clean up your ramen when you're done?
You again?
Got that letter of approval you mentioned.
Hmm? You know that's only good for women, right?
Yeah, it's for Aerith.
Who? Oh, that girl you were with. Sorry to hear that. Well, either way, you're stuck out here, pal. I can't let you in.
I wasn't asking for permission.
Huh? Wouldn't try it if I were you. Trust me, you don't want to screw with the Don. If you even think about causing any trouble, he'll make sure someone pays for it. And that someone might wind up being the girl you're trying so hard to break out. Or it could wind up being someone you've never even met before. Get it? You're in the Don's world now. Anyway, you've got some time yet. The audition won't start for a while. If you're sure you want to go through with this, then bring the girl and the letter. But if I were you, I wouldn't. Go on, get out of here.
Okay, I've got the feeling that you are not very nice people.
Hey, get out of the way! Quit talking! Move it! Move it! Come on!
Oh my.
Yo, clear the road!
Well, I see where all that million gil went to. Okay, I'll admit it, she looks like a million gil.
Ma'am.
Hey,
That's really...
yeah. Corneo's got certain tastes. This dress is so gaudy and impossible to move in.
Yeah.
Cloud?
Excuse me.
Huh.
Hey, wait a minute. Did Johnny forget to give you my message?
The one asking me to stay put? No, I got it. I was worried about you.
I'm starting to think this place is more dangerous than we thought. Who knows what they'll ask you to do in this audition? No way in hell I'll let you go in there by yourself.
By myself? Oh, don't worry. I wasn't gonna. Come on, you'll see.
See what, exactly?
According to Madam M, you've caught the eye of a certain fabulous someone, and they'd like to meet in person.
Huh?
Okay, let's see if I can hear the crowd chatter.
Look at you all dolled up and fabulous. Where are you headed tonight?
Well, what do we have here? You're quite the pretty little lady.
She's not bad at all.
What? Say that again.
Don't be like that. You're still the most beautiful girl in the world.
Hey there, cutie. Where you headed? Why don't you let me buy you a cup of coffee?
The ladies with me.
I give her a beat for Alex, except her dress was completely overshadowing. She's a slut.
You're like the beautiful flower blooms under the bloom.
This is it, your destination.
Why are we here?
To see the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea and convince him to give you his stamp of approval. You said you didn't want me going alone, right? Well, with Andrea's help, you can join me. It'll be fun. And honestly, I think you'll look pretty cute in a dress.
What?
It's pretty rare for Andrea to take a personal interest in someone. At least, that's what Madam M said. Trust me, this is gonna work out great. Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
Wait.
No can do, Cloud. This is our plan, and you'll learn to love it. So, here's how I think we should approach him. Madam M said Andrea was a man who'd give anyone a fair chance to win him over. So I say we march right up to him, explain the situation, and see where that gets us. Sound good? The audience is part of the... Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay,
So excited, I can't...
head on in.
Hey, are you nervous too?
Good evening. Welcome to the entertainment extravaganza that is the Honeybee Inn.
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
You must be Mr. Cloud. He's waiting for you.
Mr. Cloud?
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir. Please, make your way to the stage in the back.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir. Straight through those doors and down the hall.
Where are you, Aerith?
I've dreamt of this moment. The Honeybee Inn.
Let's go exploring for a bit first. What the?
Watch the stinger, sweetie. What shape am I making?
Is circle? Huh? Who's there? Whatever. I'm having trouble seeing straight. What's the answer?
Aw, that's a wrong answer, sweetie.
Man, you know what? You're useless.
Okay, well, I just came here for what was in the treasure chest. Let's try this again. Maybe, maybe there's a hidden something here.
Oh, I get you. You want to go for round 2.
Let's try again. That looks like a triangle to me.
Ding, 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 ding. That's a right answer, baby.
You did it, boyo! I'm so damn proud of you!
You should go on What's My Shape? Okay, it's 10:15 here in Calgary, so you watch me play Final Fantasy VII Remake as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org.
Hey there, Dollface. We've been waiting for ya. Come on in, have a seat.
No, I'm not here for...
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. I think you might have wandered into the wrong room by mistake.
Okay, let's just check out the other rooms while we're here. Let's see what more trouble we can get into.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going in there. Yep, hard pass.
Oh no! The beekeeper's back!
I'm gonna get ya!
What the? Should I be streaming this? Is this a Twitch terms of service violation? Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Okay, this place is just too weird, but... Ladies?
And here's the man of the hour.
Chosen by Andrea himself.
Our honored guest. This is your first time, right? It's okay. Do you want to practice your dance moves first?
Why would I want to do that?
Andrea thought it might be a good idea.
Over here. Come on now.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, okay. Now we're going into DDR mode. Okay. Okay, press the symbols in time to the music using the rhythm line as a guide. Watch closer in the panel in line or right on top of each other. Remember, you can always pause the game with options. Okay.
Oh. Fabulous.
Delicious. Just like that. Perfection. Work it, honey. That's kinda... delicious. Perfection. Work it, honey. You've got real rhythm, mister. Move over, girls. A new dancer's come to town.
Let's practice again.
Take it away, honey.
Delicious. Wow. Perfection.
Fabulous.
Just like that. Wow.
Fabulous.
Work it, honey. Delicious.
Okay, that's much better that time.
You've got real rhythm, mister. Move over, girls. A new dancer's come to town.
Okay, that's enough of this malarkey.
Come on, come on. The show's about to start.
My. Is that Cloud?
Darling, I had no idea.
They didn't cover this in soldier training. Except for those Shortly videos they made us watch.
Tight until Andrea takes the stage.
Look at his muscles.
Aw, he's blushing.
It can be bitter, but we can make it oh so sweet. Here at the Honeybee, in every moment is a treat.
It's a Vegas show.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. You seek my approval, do you? I understand. But those who crave my favor must first prove that they know how to move.
Screw this. That's a bell, mister.
Woohoo!
You're enjoying this way too much, Eric. Let's get this over with.
Think you can follow my lead?
Missed that one.
Come on, Cloud! Get into it!
Whoop, messed up that one. Oops, wrong button. It's a dance battle. Oops. Great, good.
Well, you tried.
Who asked you, you critic?
Honey, I'm in love. Yes. Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty. Now, without further ado, let us begin!
You were born for this.
Again, Aaron, you're enjoying this way too much.
True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Don't ever be afraid from it.
That show today blew my mind.
Hey, look at me. I could dance too.
How much did you drink tonight?
Over
I
here.
can't help
How
it.
about
It was
you a drink?
amazing.
We can talk.
Oh, I'm controlling
Was
Aaron
it planned
now.
from the start?
Probably not. Did you see their look of surprise?
Oh, Cloud. Now that was a show.
Oh,
Please don't.
okay, that was a weird one.
Not a word.
Not even one?
No! But one.
But you're so pretty.
Oh, Snappy Dresser, bleep bloop, achievement unlocked. Okay, this actually looks like this would actually be a good place for a station break. So, you're watching me play Final Fantasy VII Remake as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games that heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers. It all go towards your local children's hospital. And then you get to play games for 24 hours on November 4th, or whatever day that you like, and however fits your schedule. Over $11 million was raised in 2022 for children's hospitals across Canada and the U.S. and was raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 11 years now. It's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good, and you can donate in the links below or the pinned post on my Twitter and Facebook pages. And right now there's an Extra Life loot drop between now and this Friday, April 8th. The first 1,000 Platinum Extra Lifers who raise, or rather the Saturday rather, sorry, what is time nowadays? So, between now and this Saturday, April 8th, the first 1,000 Platinum Extra Lifers who raise $100 US will unlock the special mouse pad designed by Extra Life Edmonton's Eric Sutton. Thank you to everyone who donated and got me the mouse pad. But please keep sharing the fundraising links for myself and other Extra Lifers because every share helps and every dollar helps. And every dollar is also 1 HP of damage in the boss fight. Extra Lifers need your help to defeat 3 bosses and raise $125,000 before April 8th. So get in those donations now and help us take down the bosses. In 2022, over $211,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Southern Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. So, if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help my fundraising, help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped a link in Twitch chat. So yeah, let's get back to whatever the heck this is right here in Final Fantasy VII Remake on Raid the Arcade New Game Plus.
Hey, watch the way you walk.
Say,
It's getting pretty late.
late? Nah, the night's just begun.
Such beauty is the spice of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I can't even run in this thing.
Hey, little lady, are you lost or something? Here, why don't you take my seat? Have a bite to eat, son.
You sure about this, man? Corneo's gonna use it.
Come on, give it to me, please. I'm begging you, miss.
Get away from me before I scream.
Like I
Oh,
give a shit.
oh, took the wrong way.
Corneo has an understanding of the true meaning. You know how much power each one.
Hey, little lady, are you lost or something? Here,
Whoa, my heart hits the girl of my dreams.
End up going straight into the trash.
Not a word, you.
Forgive me, miss, but the way you're
Who
staring
is
at
she?
me is
I need
rather...
to learn everything about her.
Oh, goodness! I'm experiencing an emotional response. What is this emotional response?
I never believed
What
it.
is
but
this
love at
emotional
first sight
response?
does exist.
I was never here.
Whoa, she is the most beautiful girl in the world.
Wait a minute! I thought you said that I was the most beautiful girl.
All right, then you're the most beautiful girl in the world. But she's the most beautiful girl in the entire universe.
You are such an asshole.
Yeah, girl, lose at 0 and get yourself a hero.
Chocobo bean popcorn here, shaped like everybody's favorite chocobo.
Did these beautiful angels come from me?
What his deal is.
Whoa, that is one hot chick.
I can't wait for the next match.
Gotta admit, this tournament's a good one.
No, I'm not gonna go looking around at a weapons store dressed like this. I could tear something. Okay, I hope Don Corneo is now ready to see us now because I need something to smack.
No way.
Here you are. Letters from Andrea Rodea and Madame M. That ought to do the trick, right?
You serious?
Is there a problem?
I hope you know what you're in for.
Oh, we'll be fine.
If you say so. Come on.
Okay, I've got a sinking feeling I better save my game first. Okay, there we go.
The two of you here for the audition? Second floor, at the very end of the walk. And don't go poking your nose in where it doesn't belong. Rooms on the second floor, at the very end of the walk.
Okay, so you don't want me poking my nose where it don't belong? I think that's a very open invitation to go poking my nose where it don't belong. I mean, seriously, just who leaves their gold bars lying around like that? This guy has got to be so full of himself. Just to leave all these, just to leave all this treasure and loot just lying around, man. I'm also leaving gallons of corn oil there. I mean, what's the deal, man? Oh, what's behind you?
You can't afford a single thing in this place, so don't break shit.
All right then. I'm not gonna press my luck. I'm just gonna head straight on up.
That one's Madam M's girl, ain't it? Man, she's hot.
We've been waiting for you to show.
Hey, hands to yourself.
All right then. Gotta remember to.
That Andrea's girl? I'd let her do things to me.
Gotta remember just to play the part.
Room's at the end. Keep walking.
Okay, I've got a feeling things are gonna get weird now. Yeah, just a little bit of backstory first. In 2019, I took part in Extra Life's 100 Days of Gaming Challenge because I wanted to beat the original Final Fantasy VII before Remake came out. And I did, but Remake fell into my backlog, but now I'm playing it here for you so that I can try to complete it before a release date for Rebirth is announced. But I'm now past the point where I left off last time, so I think I have no idea what's coming up next.
Huh? What's that weird, sweet smell? And why do I feel so dizzy?
Gas. Come on. Damn it.
Cloud.
So, how you pretty ladies doing? Feeling a little lightheaded? Well, we can't have that. Let's say we escort you to the parlor so you can make yourself more comfortable. Let's get this show on the road.
Where are you taking us?
Come on now. Oopsie daisy. Hey, handle with care, asshole. The hell? You want to throw down the Corneo's girl? So if you leave a mark on him, you ain't getting off with a one. I know. Managed to wrangle some real lookers this time, though.
Hey, can you hear me?
Tifa?
Yes?
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wait a minute. Cloud? Is that you? Oh my god, that makeup! And that dress!
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on. You good?
Yeah, bit woozy, but I'll manage. Hey, Tifa. How you doing?
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm Aerith. A friend of Cloud's. We were worried and thought we'd come help you out.
Thanks.
Cut the chatter. We gotta leave.
Huh?
Right now.
No, not until I've got what I came for.
What?
So, after we made it back to the slums, some guys came around asking all kinds of questions. So I did some digging.
And found out they were Corneo's men.
Right. They were interested in Avalanche. But I couldn't figure out why. So I thought I'd come and ask the man himself.
Seriously?
Thought if I could find a way in and get some one-on-one time, but then I realized I'd only be one of 3 candidates, and that if he didn't pick me, it would all be for nothing.
Then your worries are over, aren't they? Because the other 2 candidates are right here, right?
Right.
So yeah, if we're all in on it, then nothing can go wrong.
Don't show your teeth when you smile.
You? Me? Cloud? Makes no difference who gets chosen, does it?
I don't know, Aerith. It feels wrong getting you involved in all this.
Don't even bother trying to talk her out of it.
Aww, Cloud gets me. Took you long enough.
So what happens now?
I think they'll call for us when it's time.
This room gives me the creeps.
Yeah, you and me both. I mean, I feel like I'm committing all kinds of Twitch TOS violations just by being here. Okay, let's just look around.
Well?
Now, ladies, listen up. I'm sure you're still feeling a bit woozy, but tonight's audition's about to begin. Head out the door to the left and up the stairs. Come on, ladies, let's hustle.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Do you want to do this?
Well, at least I'll get a new CD out of the deal. That's gonna give me night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your nightmare fuel for the evening. Oh yeah, Dawn of the Slums. I'm gonna clean you out of. First of all, I think I better clean you out of all the good stuff here. I'm actually running pretty gill poor right now, so I think that's all I can afford right now. Okay, so where's the door? That thing mentioned. Whoops.
No?
That way. Okay, let's go.
Okay, my beautiful ladies, time to line up for the dawn. Wait,
you're the
you
arena.
look kind of familiar. We haven't met before, have we?
Mm-mm.
Whatever. All right, y'all good to go? Then let's do this thing. Introducing Wall Market's most eligible bachelor, the one and only Don Corneo. Ladies? Nice. Very nice. Whichever one shall I pick? Oh. Shall I pick you? Or maybe you? Yeah.
Hands off the merchandise, pal.
Oh yeah! I've got it! I've got it!
Oh, he
Today's
jiggles.
right to be is...
Today's?
And tomorrow's, or the day after's, if the Don takes a shine to you.
Pathetic.
Huh? Hey, which one of you said that? Was it you? Ooh, you got a mouth on you. I'm gonna enjoy breaking it in. Today's lucky lady is the Big Bone Girl. Huh? Still playing hard to get? I can dig it. Oh, yeah. The leftovers are all yours. Yeah!
Okay, ladies. Y'all coming with me.
Oh no! Oh,
Don't
no,
be
no,
shy,
no.
little kitten. Shimmy on over and give Daddy some sugar. No need to play coy. Nobody here but you and me. Oh, you're even cuter than I thought.
Back off.
Ooh! This kitten's got claws! I love it!
What was that?
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to preserve the moment. And to
Cameras.
ensure you don't do anything inappropriate like say no.
Asshole.
Oh, praise me more!
What's this guy's deal?
Hey, yo, fellas! We got guests, and y'all got first crack at entertaining them. Courtesy of the ever-generous Don Corneo himself. Never forget, the Don provides.
Yeah.
Corneo!
So, ladies, ready to get to it?
Yeah. I guess I'm good to go whenever. How about you, Tifa?
4 guys between us. Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
Wait. I know you. The Colosseum.
What the hell?
Get down!
Oh, you stupid!
And in comes Aerith in the folding chair!
Good job, Aerith.
It was nothing compared to you.
Andrea filled me in on the situation. I come bearing gifts with gear. I'll do what I can to clean this up. Just finish the job.
Thank you. Okay, let's go rescue Cloud.
Corneo's room, right?
Molotov cocktail. I've got a funny feeling that will come in very handy. Okay, so it's 10:47 here in Calgary, so you're watching me play Final Fantasy VII Remake as part of Brave the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org.
Man, I'd love to spend some quality time with cuz like that. Bet they're going at it right now. Lucky bastard.
I think this is the... Okay, I don't think this is the right way. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Can you take over for me?
Yeah, I need something to punch! Focus! Right! Pow!
Come on!
See you in hell.
That's the way to do it.
Back to the live stream with you.
Don't stop! Tell me what
You
a bad
depraved
boy I
bastard.
am! Yes, I am! Here I come, baby! Hey, who the hell gave you permission to do that? One of you get in here and teach this bitch some manners!
I'm gonna teach you some manners.
Sorry, but your boys had to learn some manners too.
What the?
Cloud, your clothes.
Oh. So you're a man, huh? What are you three up to?
We'll ask the questions. Like, why'd you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche?
Huh? Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. Let's try again. Why did you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche? Spill the beans. Or...
I'll cut him off.
All right. I'll talk. Some guy with a gun for an arm. I was paid to find him.
Paid by who?
I can't tell you that. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
Well, you better. 'Cause if you don't...
I'll rip them off.
I remember
it was the
voicing all
director
this.
of public security, Heidegger. It was Heidegger.
Shinra! And what were they planning?
In the original game, during my
Some
first
things are
playthrough.
better left unsaid, you know?
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
Or I'll smash them.
All right, you got me. I could never say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's decided they ought to stamp them out, home base and all. And I mean stamp out. By targeting the support pillar and blowing it up.
The pillar?
Did I stutter? The plate will come crashing down. It'll be Sector 6 all over again. I'm sure you've been there and seen the wreckage for yourself. So you know exactly what Sector 7's gonna look like.
They wouldn't.
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Before you do...
No.
Please, this won't take long. As everyone knows, villains only divulge their plans in a certain situation. But what is that situation?
Oh, you monologuing? What is the situation when you face certain death? When they think they've already won?
Oh, I'm sorry! Time's up! The answer lies... in the sewers. Enjoy the sights and smells!
Oh, bleep bloop, trophy earned.
Are we on schedule?
The Turks are on top of it. Yes, there will be no delays.
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging. The Sector 7 Undercity is home to more than 50,000...
Director Twisty.
At least let us issue a warning, sir.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Breathe. Progress requires sacrifice. Learn to live with it.
Chapter 10, Rough Waters. Okay, I think maybe a boss battle might be coming up, but it's just about coming up to 11 o'clock, so... just about to end my time for the night.
Where in the... Damn, it reeks.
Escape to the surface. Okay, actually, since this is the start of the next chapter, and it's considering it's now 5 minutes to 11 o'clock here in Calgary, I think I will actually I think I'll actually wrap things up for the evening right now. Good place to stop. So, you watched me play Final Fantasy VII Remake as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This was a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers that all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours on November 4th. Or whatever day fits your schedule, or as long as you like. It's all good because every dollar that you fundraise through Extra Life goes to support your local children's hospital as they continue their life-saving work all year round. Over $11 million was raised in 2022 for children's hospitals across Canada and the U.S., and it was raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 11 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in the links below or in the pinned posts on my Twitter and Facebook pages. And right now, there's an Extra Life loot drop. Between now and this Saturday, April 8th, the first 1,000 Platinum Extra Lifers who raise $100 US will unlock the special mouse pad designed by Extra Life Edmonton's Eric Sutton. Thank you to everyone who donated and got me the mouse pad, but please keep sharing fundraising links for myself and other Extra Lifers, because every share helps and every dollar helps. And every dollar is also 1 HP of damage in the boss fight. Extra Lifers need your help to defeat 3 bosses and raise $175,000 before this Saturday, April 8th. So get in those donations now and help us take down the bosses. In 2022, over $211,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across southern Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. So, if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or, again, if you'd like to help my own fundraising to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped a link in Twitch chat. Please click, spread the word. Well, thanks again for watching our very interesting Final Fantasy VII Remake stream. I'll be back Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Thanks again for tuning in, and as always, kids can't wait. Good night, everybody. Little bees.